everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Allegro. Thank you so much for coming back to watch yet another video. And if you are new here, please do take a moment to subscribe to the channel and join our growing YouTube family. On today's video, I want to talk about letting people go. It may sound a bit harsh, but it's needed. You need to hear this message. How many times have you held on to the wrong people in your life purely because you thought they served a certain purpose in your life, but they did not? How many times have you held on to a friendship that had fizzled out long time ago, but you keep telling yourself, but I know them from my childhood. I know them from high school. I went to primary with them. Oh no, we went to varsity together. You know, we started our first jobs together, whatever it is. But you refuse to let go because you're holding on to this idea that this person that I met at a certain phase in my life is supposed to move with me throughout every phase of my life from that point onwards. And that is not the case. Letting go is difficult. Letting go is hard. Letting go it's not easy. It's complicated. It's disheartening. It's heartbreaking. It's confusing. It's complicated. It's so many things. But at the end of everything, at the end of your decision, once you have decided to just let that person go, you will start to realize it's the best decision you've ever made in your life. At that point in your life, you start to say, thank God I let them go. And I want to give you some tips of how to let people go, like when to know you should let people go. I think the most important thing you need to understand is that people are not meant to be in our lives forever. And we should let go of this idea that we need to hold on to every person that we encounter that either made us feel good, that we had a good time with, they were great company, they listened to us, we were the best of friends, we just gelled. You know, sometimes you just meet people, you feel like, where have you been on my life? It could be friendships, romantic relationships. It could be, a neighbor you just really loved so dearly. You've lived next to each other for years and you just feel like, oh my goodness, you're such a great person and I want you in my life forever. We want this forever thing with every single good person we encounter. And sometimes that is not the case. It is not meant to be. Not everybody is meant to cross over with you into every phase of your life. And how you will know this is when someone's presence in your life stops serving a purpose. You know, when you can just sit by yourself and just be honest and be like, what purpose does this person serve in my life? Are they still a good friend? Are they still a good boyfriend, girlfriend, however you want to term it, your partner? Are they still just a good person that you met initially? Are they still serving that purpose? Are they still doing the things that you thought they would be doing for you, you would be doing for one another? Or has their purpose expired in your life and you're just holding on to the idea of them being better? You're holding on to the potential. You're holding on to perhaps things will get better in the future. Let them go. They're not your people anymore. And by letting go, it doesn't mean you discard people. You just let them go and you forget about them. You can slowly exit people's lives and you go your separate ways peacefully. It doesn't need to be complicated. It doesn't always need to end up in fighting and all of that. It doesn't. You know, it's just two people and sometimes just one person realizing and accepting that we don't need each other anymore. I don't need this person in my life anymore. They served their purpose and it's time to move on. Now, the second reason, or the second way you will know how to let someone go is if they walk away from you. Why would you want to hold on to someone that walks away from you? If someone devalues you, they see you of no value. They don't recognize your presence anymore as valuable in their lives. They don't respect you. They don't honor you. They don't care for you in the manner that they used to care for you. All of the qualities that you had once placed upon them that you thought they exuded, they no longer exude those qualities. Why are you trying to hold on to someone that is doing the opposite? They don't honor you. They don't respect you. What are you holding on to? You know, let them go. If they're walking away from you, if they let you go, let them go. But there's this funny thing as human beings we love to do is when people walk away from us and when they let us go, we want to hold on to them. We want to bring them in closer. We want to show them that no, I'm worthy. come back to me, don't let me go. You become clingy, you become, I will please you, I will try and prove to you that I am worthy. Meanwhile, that person devalued you a long time ago. Perhaps in that person's life, your purpose has ended, and you no longer serve that purpose in their life anymore. And this is why they want to walk away. But you are trying to hold on. Let them go. Stop holding on to things that are not meant for you anymore. It was a phase and it passed. Could have been years, could have been months, could have been some weeks. However long, let them go. And this brings me to my third point. When you feel like you are with a person, be it again, romantic or not romantic, it could be colleagues or whatever the case may be, you're just holding on to that relationship, whatever type of relationship you have with them, purely based on the number of years you've known each other, you feel guilty because, oh my goodness, I've known them for 10 years. Can't just let them go. I've known them for so long. We've been in each other's lives for so long. We can't just let each other go. When that is the only factor, the only thing that keeps you there, let them go. It's like someone who stays in a marriage that is no longer serving them, and I'm not promoting divorce, separation, all of that, but it could even just be a relationship, that it served its purpose and you have checked out emotionally a long time ago, but you're holding on because you're like, oh my goodness, we've been dating for the past 5 years. It's my longest relationship. I'm not going to let them go. I've worked so hard on this relationship. I've put so much effort in this relationship. Let me just stick it through. Let me just put my head down and just keep it moving. Doesn't matter how long I've been doing it. Perhaps it's a business that you started out so passionately about so long ago, and now you are 10 years deep into the business, but every day you wake up, you're not as passionate anymore. But because it was so long, you put your effort so long and it's all these years, you're like, I'll just keep on doing it. It's now become just a habit, just a routine. You're not passionate about it. You don't love it anymore. Let it go. Just let it go. Those are some of the reasons I think you should just sit with, go over, and start analyzing your own situations at home, situations that you feel like you've overstayed your own welcome, situations where you feel like other people have served their purpose in your life and it's time to let them go. Friendship breakups are the worst. I feel like sometimes they're worse than romantic breakups, because this person that you confided in, that you love so much, that you grew up with, that you shared so many memories with, and all of a sudden you just don't click anymore. It's not the same anymore, and you realize that your journeys are becoming like this, and it's necessary. It's growth. That's just the way it should go, but you're holding on for dear life because you can't think of your life without them. Let them go. Perhaps sometimes in letting go, you come back together again. You come back and you reunite with your friendships. You reunite in your relationships. You reunite with whoever it was that was so important in your life. But you needed that time to just go your separate ways. Let them go. And this could apply to things as well. But I just wanted to focus on the human element of why we tend to hold on to people in our lives when they no longer serve any purpose. Learn to let people go, and by letting them go, you are setting yourself free. I promise you, it may hurt right now, but it will get better later on, and you will understand why you needed to go through that separation process, and perhaps in future just to reunite once again, and you will reunite as better people, as better versions of yourself. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it's giving you something to think about. And while you ponder on this, grab a journal, pour out your feelings, pray over those relationships that you are unsure of right now, whether to let them go, whether to keep them in your life, whether you need a little bit of space, whatever it may be, pray over it. And when you make your decision, do not turn back. It is only going to be for your benefit and for your good, and perhaps even for that person's benefit and for their good. So thank you for watching this video. Let me know down in the comments your thoughts. I love engaging and reading your comments down below, and I'll chat to you guys in the next video. Bye.